Hello everyone, my name is Matthew, and this is Learn the Lingo. Welcome to Lesson 84 of Hebrew Basics, a series where we learn the essentials of Hebrew grammar. Today, we're going to finish our studies of the Hitpael binyan by learning a couple more kinds of roots that will be irregular in it. Roots that end with aleph will be irregular in a few different forms. Let's see that with the root chet bet aleph. In the Hitpael, this root means to hide. Specifically, to hide one's self, not to hide something. That makes sense since the Hitpael is often a reflexive binyan. You do the action to yourself. The infinitive to hide is regular, hitchabe, as are most other forms. Hitchabe, he hid, in the past tense, and mitchabe, hides in masculine singular form, in the present tense. Some other forms of these tenses will be irregular because of the third root letter aleph. The feminine singular form of the present tense is made from the masculine singular mitchabe by just adding a tav. Mitchabet hides in feminine singular form, not by changing any vowels as we usually do in the Hitpael. The forms of the Hitpael past tense that would change the tsere in hitchabe, he hid, to a patach, won't do that. They keep the tsere when we have a third root letter aleph. Hitchabeti, I hid. Hitchabeta, you hid, masculine singular. Hitchabeten, you hid, feminine plural. Let's say we hid from our sister. The verb we hid is talking about hiding ourselves, so it can be the reflexive Hitpael verb hitchabe. This is a past tense verb, the simplest form of which is hitchabe, he hid. To make the subject we just add nu. Hitchabenu, we hid. From is me, and sister is achot. To say our sister, we can add a nu suffix, which means ar to achot, which makes achotenu, which attaches to me. Hitchabenu me'achotenu. We hid from our sister. Hitchabenu me'achotenu. Last of all, let's learn how hollow roots are formed in the Hitpael. We've seen the root kaf vav nun before. We used it in the passive nifal binyan to make the verb lahikon, to be prepared. We can also use it in the Hitpael, where it will have a reflexive meaning, to prepare one's self. To make a Hitpael infinitive with a hollow root, we'll look back to how we did it in the piel binyan. Remember that the piel and the Hitpael have a lot of similarities in the ways their verbs are formed. The piel verb, to tear down, from the hollow root mem vav tet, is lamotet. The way this verb is formed is first root letter mem, second root letter vav as an o vowel after it, and then the third root letter tet doubled, with a tsere on the first one. This form is exactly the same in the Hitpael, just with its unique prefixes. For the verb to prepare oneself, we'll start with the lamed shva, to, and the heat prefix. Then we'll have the first root letter kaf, second root letter vav as an o vowel, and the third root letter nun doubled, with a tsere on the first one. Lahitkonen, to prepare oneself, or to get prepared. From this irregular form, we can make all other forms as we would with a regular Hitpael verb. Let's say, I prepared myself. This will be from the Hitpael verb lahitkonen, and will be in the past tense. The past tense verb he prepared himself is hitkonen, same form as the infinitive. To make the ani, I form of the past tense, we change the tsere to a patach and add ti. Hitkonanti, I prepared myself, or I got prepared. Hitkonanti. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. And if you want to learn more Hebrew, please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out some of my other videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.